As a content creator, I put a lot of pressure on myself to become good at video games. When I grind a game, I like to study up on tips, tricks, and mechanics that help me to become a better player and produce exhilarating content. In today's video, I asked your favorite Warzone streamers to give me one tip that new or terrible players should focus on to become better at Warzone. I will then try and implement that into my own gameplay to see if I can beat my PR, which is 14. I asked all streamers the same question. Hey, what's one niche tip or trick that new or terrible players don't utilize?
What is one thing that terrible or new players should do to get their kills and win rate up? It could be a very niche tip. I mean, it's the same tip that I've been preaching forever. Stop playing for wins and stop playing for stats. Fly around, get into as many gunfights as possible, and you will get better and you will win more games. That is my go-to tip always.
What's one niche Warzone tip that bad players don't take advantage of? Looking at your mini map.
You mean your second monitor? Are you cheating?
Yeah.
What up, Gillex? Yo, what's one niche tip that mouse and keyboard players exclusive if you want that terrible players don't utilize? If you're on mouse and keyboard, smoke's your best friend.
What's a niche Warzone tip that new or terrible players don't utilize? Bro, I push the dumbest shit ever, bro. Stop being a moron like me and pushing gunfights you're just never gonna win.
What's one Warzone tips that let me see. Yes.
I'm gonna hold these
that new people don't realize. I think putting your minimap in is actually a very underrated tip. Because when you have your minimap in, do you see on the top left how it's closer? It's easier to see your minimap than when it's all the way out in the corner. I see a lot of people, even streamers, have it all the way out on the left. I think it makes it just way harder to see like where people are at. If somebody shoots right now, or if I see my teammate shooting somebody right there, like I'm looking up there. I see this guy shooting already too, you know, like I think that's pretty underrated.
What's one niche Warzone tip that new or terrible players don't utilize? You're asking the wrong guy, bro. I barely play this game. I have no idea.
Aim higher.
Yeah. Give him. We'll tend to sleep on that one.
And then lastly, I messaged the mouse and keyboard player Reeve, who's known for his aggressive gameplay and intricate mechanics, and this is what he had to say. He advised me to get better at moving from cover to cover. It infinitely scales and benefits you with survivability. It's something to consistently get better at, always using whatever cover you have to win gunfights. I asked if using vehicles can go hand in hand with that, and he said yeah, vehicles are good, but also they become a crutch. Alright, let's go down that list of tips, shall we? First, let's push every single person we can, except let's not push any of the dumb fights like Sputive stated. Let's position our minimap closer to the center of the screen, look at our minimap more often, play smokes, aim higher, and play cover better. Holy crap, I think my work's gonna be cut out for me. Did you guys know that 86% of the people who watched my last video weren't subscribed to me? So do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't hurt. At the start of the gameplay, you can notice how my minimap borders are lowered. However, the map isn't positioned farther to the right. I found out that since I play on stretch res, I can't move it closer to the middle of the screen, only up and down. An unsuspecting player catches me lacking at the very beginning of the match. I honestly didn't even hear anyone below me. However, I win my gulag and find a new place to land, until I'm greeted by Leonardo the Ninja Turtle, who uses his ninja skills to juke me around this house. I pick up a recon contract and preemptively throw a smoke in case I attract enemy players, which ends up happening. This fight was so awkward, and I end up throwing a smoke so I can break aim assist in case the enemy pushes me, but he runs away. The smoke did come in handy though, because a bot came to third party and the smoke helped to miss his shots. But you know who doesn't miss his shots? Me. All the fighting is attracting more enemies. I reposition to the top of this building and know the enemy is on the roof next to me, but he just won't peek me. But little do you guys know that I'm a master baiter and use my tricks to get the kill. It's that simple, chat. After smoothing and grooving on this guy, I pop some UAVs and try finding my next victim. I end up winning this fight because I looked at the minimap, memorized where the player was on the map, aimed higher, and played the cover provided to me by this vehicle. I utilized 3 of our tips to be aggressive and win the fight, but the aggression doesn't stop there. I keep running at every person I can. They don't scare me. There's 2 guys in there.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
Thanks for the new whip. As I'm rotating, I get a little bit ahead of myself and push into an area that had many players hungry to get a kill. I had one sniper on a building looking at me and another player rushing and pushing me. But I use stims and Reeves tips to the best of my ability and play as much cover as possible, and I get to shelter safe and sound. I gotta get into a building, dude. And there's a guy that was peeking at me from over here too. Got him. I chill in this house for the rest of the match where I pick up a couple more kills. However, a match I was confident in winning doesn't go the way I expected it to, and I get outplayed by some impact grenades. Womp, womp, womp. Dude. That impact grenade screwed me over, man. Although I didn't get the win, this was still a W in my book because I got 16 kills that game. That's my new PR. But I know I can do better, so I load back into another match. Hey, did you guys know that I stream all these gameplays live on Twitch? Would love to see you stop by the stream sometime. I land at hospital and clean up the area. After last game, I'm always going to suspect that there is an enemy below this platform, and I was right. Bro, who put this sight on this AK? Shit's kind of ugly. I'm listening for audio cues the whole time and pushing players to try and clear a hospital before I rotate. Instead of chasing Michael Myers through this scary hallway like he thinks I'm going to do, I take the high road and get height, and it works completely to my advantage.
I'm actually thankful I fell off that ledge because it kind of helped me.
I get my loadout and realized I missed a guy. He could have killed me, but as soon as he moved his body, I heard the footstep audio and was alerted.
You should not have moved, buddy. I might have a brain on him.
I get too greedy in this fight and it results in my downfall. I can't tell if I was aiming too low or too high, but my shots just weren't connecting with this guy. But getting sent to the gulag in this fight was 100% my fault. The player had a better position and I should have rotated to a better spot, especially after I got knocked the first time.
Every time I thought of, like, bro, how was I missing this guy's head? Like, how? I don't even know how I was missing this guy's head. I'm just ass.
Luckily, I win my gulag and can redeploy back to Verdansk to try and beat my PR. It might happen. We're on a crazy roll.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Fire sale active.
I find myself back at hospital where I third party a fight. Luckily, this guy dropped a cluster strike and I use it to mask my audio while going up the zip. That was a big brain play if I do say so myself.
May I do that?
Fire sale done. Prices are back to normal.
Yo. Yo, buddy.
Nothing clean, right?
This is a monumental moment right here. My first snipe off of a moving vehicle. Hitting these shots are so satisfying.
I like that.
Closing in. Relocation safe zone. Gillex closed until further notice.
Right.
I get my 8 attachment AK right before endgame and it comes in so handy, but I'm gonna shut up while the end of this game plays out.
Hostile UAV in the area.
This is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound.
Losing ground. Moving.
One range.
Only 4 remain. Finish the job. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy UAV overhead.
Gas is inbound. Marking 2 safe zones.
Oh,
5 remaining.
I got sniped.
Valiant effort. Keep your head up and return to base to debrief.
Oh my god. Oh well. Hey, that's my that's my personal best. 21 kills. Dude, I'll take that, bro. Sadly, the zone was terrible and my positioning just wasn't the best. I tried playing this head glitch as it was the only cover near me. However, I got third-partied and packed up. Although I didn't get the dub, I am so okay with coming in third. I mean, I dropped 21 kills. That's my new PR. So answer me this in the comments. You think those tips helped? And let me know if there's a tip that I missed. Shout out to all the streamers who gave me their input, and thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, sub, comment, share this with your homies, share this with your grandma, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.